Welcome back, Flare community. I hope you're all well and having an incredible day as always. Yes, this is a pre-recording of the weekly news where we go through all of the news that's happening on the Songbird and the Flare network. So we're going to jump straight in usual fashion and start here with the Flare FTSO monitor. See who's topping the charts this week. In first place, we have ACDT FTSO. In second place, we have EDP FTSO. In third place, we have the Grungies. In fourth place, we have Price Kraken. And finally, in fifth place, we have Aureus OX. So congratulations to all them making it into the top 5. Over on Sparkles here, we're checking out NFTs and the volume for this week in the past 7 days. Topping the charts is Focus Pass. In second place, it's the Block Bonez traits. In third place, it's the Block Bonez NFT collection itself. In fourth place, we have Metalheads. And finally, fifth place, we have S-Toads. So again, congratulations to all the NFTs. It seems like the volume's pretty high. So NFTs are certainly not dead on the Flare network. Big news here. This was actually pretty incredible. The Flare team have announced that Bitcoin is now supported on the F-Asset open beta. And if you want to check it out, here is the link to do so. Highly recommend giving it a try, but also redeeming your F-Assets too. That's a very important aspect of it. But something that I'd like you to take note of here is this amount, 1.2 million views. This is huge exposure for the Flare network. And soon, I think people will start to realize the true potential. Once we get out of this phase and we see F-Assets on Songbird, people are going to really start to gravitate towards the network and see just how much value it can hold by bridging assets, native assets from other chains onto a certain network, whether that's Songbird or the Flare network, to be able to be used in various decentralized applications together. It's going to basically be a hub of liquidity. Very exciting times. If you are wondering on how to actually go through the process of interacting with the beta test, you can do so here with a recent video. This was posted about 1 hour ago, and it talks you and walks you through the process. So give this video a watch if you haven't already. Click on the link and give it a little test yourself, because the more people that are testing, the easier it is to find any bugs that may need fixing. And that means the sooner we can get onto Songbird and then obviously Flare. More news from Flare. This is an announcement from earlier in the week. 2.8 million in stable coins, that's USDC and USDT, both bridged by Stargate, have been bridged to Flare since Stargate integrated Flare on July the 18th. This is a very significant amount, and the APYs are very good because of the Flare emissions protocol. This is something that you definitely need to pay attention to, because you can make a lot of gains and yield from participating in various decentralized applications and liquidity pools and whatnot. I do actually talk about this a lot in my Patreon group. But if we move on forward here, if you are interested in RFLR rewards and you have been participating, you can actually claim rewards from today. And I will be having in a video that's going to be put out either tonight or tomorrow, walking you through the process of how to claim RFLR, that's reward Flare. It's very easy, very intuitive, and it can be done in all of half a minute, let's say. So a new epoch rewards are here, so you can claim them now. Obviously, this includes applications such as SparkDex, BlazeSwap, and Kinetic. And stay tuned, because we also have RFLR or DeFi emissions coming to Enosis, xDeFi, and also Rain Protocol too. So keep your eyes peeled. I'll obviously be keeping you up to date. So if you haven't yet subscribed, be sure to do so, because like I said, there'll be plenty of videos coming out in the near future. Spend the Bits here is launching a new application for USDC and Bitcoin for payments that is built on top of the Flare network. So keep your eyes peeled on this. They talk about a little vote if they want to include the Lightning network. I voted yes, why not? Be all inclusive. We are focused on interoperability, and Flare's going to really highlight that use case. And I think it will be something that you can see trending in the next couple of years. Interoperability and obviously high integrity data, which the Flare network is pretty much known for. Moving on here, this is a video from Kinetic actually, and I won't play the music and whatnot, but it's very well put together. It's only a couple of minutes long, but I would absolutely recommend just checking this out if you want to get an idea of the ecosystem, the evolving DeFi ecosystem on Flare, and how Kinetic sort of ties in with staked FLR and bridging with Stargate and using SparkDex, as you can see here. There's a lot of things that you can do, and it features a lot of different applications. There's a Scepter temple here where you can swap your FLR for staked FLR. Definitely give it a watch if you haven't already. Staying on the theme of Kinetic, yes, they have announced that the rewards are available. And of course, if you do want to claim them, you can find them at portal.flare.network. Kinetic also revealed their next wave of incentives. So this is not public information until they share it, but they've also announced some interesting things as well. So not just the FLR that is going to be emitted, but also this here, some new additions. You can see USDX and also Ethereum. I'm assuming both of these are going to be bridged via Stargate. In fact, I think USDX is bridged by Hex Trust. But Ethereum, at least, will likely be bridged by Stargate. And when a new asset is launched, it normally means that there's good opportunity to get high APYs, because that's what the incentive is there for. High APYs, people bridge, people join the pools, and then the APY decreases because the rewards are shared amongst more people. Joule has been listed on Bitrue, and that's obviously one of the key tokens for Kinetic. That was a little bit of a pun there, but it wasn't intentional. Key is the staked version of Joule, but if you want to trade Joule, you can find it on Bitrue now on a centralized exchange. And of course, you can visit all of the decentralized exchanges on Flare and pick it up that way. If you didn't know, in order to get the staking rewards from Kinetic, you do need to vote on your proposals. So there's a new one that's going to launch tomorrow. And basically, the earlier you can do that, the better, because then the earlier you can start accruing the staking rewards. If you wanted to know when it was, it's 1 p.m. Eastern time, and that is tomorrow, September the 6th. So be ready. I'm not sure what time zone that is for you if you are in other parts of the world, but that is the time. So sometime tomorrow, you can check this post and find out when your local time is. Upcent have released their official trailer for their next course, Learn How to Take Advantage of the Bull Market from Web3 Experts. Definitely worth checking out this trailer. Looks like there's some high-profile people, including Jake himself there, looking very well. And I like to support Upcent because they're doing something very novel, bringing education to the blockchain. So be sure to check it out. Blockbones, there's a lot of things been happening with Blockbones recently, but the next big thing is a new special trait auction. This is what it looks like. It's an asset, a trait that has 100 out of 100 reward rate. And obviously the reward rate refers to how much you can get just for holding a Blockbones NFT. You also get a royalty share, and it's one of the very few animated traits. Only the special traits exist in an animated state. So it really does separate them, and they are one of one unique. So that's going to be going live next week, I believe. Stay tuned. It's going to be a fun time. Shout out to Astral Credits and their application, MrTipbot, who have expanded their tipping services to include USDC and USDT. So if you are a Discord server manager and you are using the Flare network or a project built upon the Flare network, be sure to consider this application because it really is a lot of fun. It's a great way to reward people within the community and send a bit of love, you know? Finally, yes, I do want to just say about the Patreon exclusive videos that I've been creating recently. If you didn't already know, the Patreon group here. There is a link in the description. I've been creating a lot that sort of reveals my strategy on how I'm trying to maximize rewards and utilizing the DeFi emissions to get the highest yield possible. And for those who are in the Legend tier, you do get discounts every month. And we also do monthly giveaways for unrevealed Block Bonez NFTs. We've got trait NFTs, and also we also have the Lucky Claw NFTs, one given away every single week. Every single month. So definitely worth checking out, even if it's just for the content. But of course, it's always good to have them bonus winning draws as well. So that is the news for this week. Again, I don't think there's going to be a Discord channel chat tonight. I am a little bit busy, hence why we're doing the recording. But it was a pleasure to have you all here watching. I hope you have a great weekend and stay safe, maximize them yields, and until next time, I'm out.